Maddie Klein and her fabulous loving machine. Off the place where I used to be. This looks like a human being. Sure. Here she comes, walking down the street. Maddie Klein and her loves a little loving machine. Sometimes she knows her hand too tight. But that's alright. Howdy, Pathetic Patrick. Welcome, welcome. She'll never leave. She'll never leave. Never has her hand like she likes. No, but that's alright. Maddie Klein and her fabulous loving machine. If you don't know, we are going to have API very soon released. Soonish. No, soon-ish. Not right now, but ish. In soon in terms. A bit closer. There you go. Hello. And that APR is in fact going to be of TV Girls Who Really Cares. Why that album specifically? Because I really like that album. And hey, there's a story there, and it's one of those, I didn't see a lot of people talking about it. And you know, I want to talk about it. It's one of those things that I just think is very interesting, and I would like to talk about it. I think one of the songs I like, one of the songs that I like more than the other ones is Lovin' Machine, just because it is such a soothing bop, I guess you could say. It's very calming and very sweet to the ears. Anyhow, the stream won't go for long. It's just going to go for the end of the day, because it's an end to a very special day, you know. I actually fell asleep around the middle of the day. It's a shame. So I stayed up till 5 editing down all the production. Not like 5 p.m., 5 a.m. I was up till 5 a.m. finishing it, finalizing it. I wasn't even done with it because I realized that there was I read how to render out the video, but I just straight up just collapsed. I just laid on me like, all right, I'll just take a break for a bit and watch some VH videos and just chill. That didn't happen. I completely fell asleep. Loving the same as this fabulous little machine. But yeah, like it was just kind of a mess of stuff happening. But I was able to get it done, thankfully. And I'm pretty happy with production. I'm not sure if you've actually seen it. You know who you are. But it is probably one of it was originally supposed to be, it's supposed to be really short. You know, it wasn't supposed to be 80 minutes long. And it turned out to be 80 minutes long because I had to explain the stuff that I wasn't able to do and whatnot. Our song is ended. You know what that means? We have an APR tomorrow, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm pretty excited about this APR because it's actually for the Scary Jokes, an EP that Liz released called Car Phone, I'm pretty sure. And I've never heard of it. I've heard of some of the demos there. Like I saw the track, the track list. There was stuff like Apple Pie, which if it's the version of Apple Pie that I'm thinking of, I might actually cry. It's an apple pie that I hold very dear to my heart. Near and dear. It's the oldest. It was I first heard that song on a very special day. We'll leave it at that. But I mean, there it is. Alright, cool. But yeah, like that's the thing. They had I think there was another one like for Funny, which is a song that actually appears on Bad at Math. So I'm pretty excited to see if this is if Funny is the same as the one at Bad at Math and she just transferred it over, or if it's an early version and it switches up. While I work, I'm listening to a podcast. I already mentioned this, but one of them is by Artificial Ghost Radio. They're very cool, I found. And I heard both episodes with Liz Layman in them, and she says some pretty interesting things about the scare, like Burn Pygmalion. Because it's not Burn Pygmalion, A Better Guide to Romance. It's Burn Pygmalion, aka A Better Guide to Romance, which might not sound like a huge difference, but in context of trying to understand how Burning Pygmalion and A Better Get Your Romance are related, and then learning that they're not exactly related, that means a lot. Because that means that there are two separate ideas that share the same story, which is very freaking interesting and something that I absolutely adore. And it makes my life a little bit easier. She also explained that, she explained some stuff. If you want, you can listen to it. I would link in the description, but I'm probably not going to remember, but hey, it's Artificial Ghost Radio. They're not paying me. But if you want, you could. It's very cool. They talk about music, which I really like, because I nerd out about music, and I don't have anyone to tell to anymore. So, yeah. Also, look at this absolutely wonderful dress I have on today. It should look familiar. I did this exact same thing last year, except this time I have leaves in my hair. Very pretty. Yeah, I really like this. What did I break? Put up a fight. Oh, that's cheap. Perfect. Me phone. Come on now, it's one more wolf for bed. Ah, perfect. There they are. But yeah, it's just been so yeah, learning about like APRs, because a thing with APR is like the way it was properly supposed to be made, quote unquote properly supposed to be made, 'cause it's all relative because it's a new thing, is I wanted it to be like a series, like an actual document series. I put in research into it. It turned out to not be like that, unfortunately, but thankfully I am pretty clever, and I was like, oh, I know how I could format these. I actually tested the format with it a bit earlier this like this the last 2 months with the I'm not sure what was it called. What was the series called? I'm trying to remember. There you are. With the Jimmy John's videos is where you'll see how it is. But long or short, it can work. The only difficulty that might arise from it. The only difficulty that might arise from it is I forgot what it's called. Just the writing. There's going to be a lot of writing involved in it. There's going to be a lot of nerding in it. So I think the biggest issue is going to be audience retention, which I don't know how I do an audience retention. You know, it kind of just depends on the way the comments flow, and sometimes videos allow comments to flow easier than others, and I honestly don't know. So I crawled out the walls, spent days awful on the snow top, just like I'd always imagined it. More than I could eat, my dreams were happy ending. They must want to be fun. I'm gonna break this. Stomach starts to turn. The thirst won't hurt. I just deserved and served again. Something's not quite right. Guess I'll just go rest my head. Ooh, this is a very substantial size cave. Well, let's start slowly lighting it up. Ah. Dang it. I have gone so tight for so long, it's just not right. And a sigh out as I close my eyes. This video is just more just me playing around until midnight, which is in 5 more minutes. But yeah, as with production, this has been a lot of fun. I did not expect, because when I first started production, it was with the first part. If you've seen it already and you know who you are, then perfect. And there's only like everyone else is basically. This won't make a lot of sense. Hey, stop. Golly gee. you've seen it, the first part, and like in the credits, I put there the credits. It's from a YouTube video that I found while waiting for like school to begin, basically, and just good heavens, I don't know. It's kind of an interesting, not a culture shock. What do you call it? If it's like not a culture shock, but still a shock, nonetheless. I don't know. It was very interesting to kind of like, because I watched the video again recently. Like I was trying to find the exact clip where I got it from, and I found it. I'm like, all right, let me just watch through it a bit. And I was watching it, and then I heard that clip, and I'm like, that does not sound like his voice anymore. Kind of an interesting side effect that happens with like I guess hearing the same voice over and over again. You know? I honestly love it. Boom, boom, boom. Right. I want a flower. Not this one. This one's too precious. I want these because I don't know what these make. Magenta, sure. I'll like a magenta bed. I'd rather prefer a pink bed, which I actually those give magentas. The pink beds are the lilacs. But I don't mind. Taught. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect magenta. How pretty. Sure. Boom, boom, oh wait, we have carrots. Oh shoot, we have carrots. I don't have enough for a shovel. That's awkward. Let's see. Alright. Perfect. I was about to say, I have a feeling it's gonna break soon. Turns out it just did. Know when it happens. For good reason, too. Yeah, anyhow, I'm listening to music on the other half, by the way, just chilling. Just because I felt... We went to a Bell concert today, Thingamabap. It was pretty nice. It sounded nice, but I have this thing where, because I'm tall, I have like this tendency to be like, oh, I don't want to be mean to the people behind us. I want them to see the show, too. So I duck my head down, and it really sucks, because then I can't see the show, and my back arches forward, like, you know, like the gamer pose where it's like their back is arching. And yes, I just adjusted myself because I was doing it. That's what it was like, and that's what my back does often, and I hate it. Like, one of the things that, like, you know, there are many things to not like when you see you in person of yourself, because everyone is their best critic and whatever. But like, freaking me, my posture and health, are like things that are like, man, I could really do better. Oh shoot, it's like a proper chasm. If it's a proper chasm, which it looks like it is, like, yeah, like that splits off right there. We can light up these border parts. That's so if I go right here, So now, like, this area should be decently lit up. Perfect. Honestly, still how many times I've got lost in Minecraft. Oh, you don't gotta say. Trust you, mate. That's why I decided to not move out too far. Because I knew I'd probably get lost. You still chasing me? Oh my gosh, you're still chasing me. I can't believe it. Stop! I've always thought about doing AP, because of course the idea crossed my mind is like popular albums, or like, how does it go? Like albums with like big, I've lost so many netherite scrap swords and random items. Oh, now that hurts more. I've never lost a netherite scrap, mostly because I rarely get them. But holy crap, that must freaking suck. But I have to sacrifice that, chain. But I've always thought about doing APRs. And it's 12. Happy birthday, GDA. It already passed the 12 mark, but still, happy birthday. But I've always thought about doing APRs on like more bigger albums, like albums with like, I say bigger, I more mean just like a fan base that I'm aware of and that I know is big, kind of like specifically Willwood. Like I thought about doing an APR on like some of Willwood stuff, like a proper one. Whatever, but I've decided like to not do that for the same reasons why I've decided to not do like a professional reacts, I guess. Those types of APRs. Why I've gone against doing it with like stuff I already know about, because with Willwood, the fan base is, I'd say, pretty specific, and it's one of those things where if I say the wrong thing, I feel like I might get murdered by one of them or something, or like they'll like hunt me down, which I don't mind. But also, I don't want to deal with that because, when I say professional, I know it means my own opinion. It's a good old humor type dealio. Do I have any birds? I don't really have one, but at the same time, it'd be nice or interesting to have one. Oh, shoot, okay, my bad. Use some trees. There we go. I was about to say, hey, that video looks familiar. No, that's my video. That's why it looks familiar. I don't know. Alright. Ah, perfect. It's raining. I was about to say, my crops will get water. No, this ain't Stardew Valley. They get water regardless. Oh my. Alright, whatever. I like to go to shield. Shield is nice. I don't like wearing armor because I really like the way my skin looks. So I'd much prefer to keep my skin out of the thing. Also, I think it'd be a good time to make a campfire. Because if I'm going to be... This is streamed like, what, 2 years ago? Then because the lace in the chambers and everything. Well, that's not true. For one, I'm streaming right now. But in the channel. But anyway. The thing with streaming is, at least, if you look at my early videos, they're not there anymore, but if you don't, you did while they were there. I wouldn't say I was entertaining. I was more just talking. And sometimes like streaming isn't necessarily about being entertaining. Sometimes it's just about wanting to just veg out to gameplay, which is personally what sometimes I watch. Oh my gosh, holy shit. We're all gonna be dying almost. But like sometimes you just want to veg out and just chill, just utter chill to some content, and that's all you do. Like, you know, people like turn on. Maybe people don't do this anymore. Back in my day, I'd turn on the daytime television, PBS Kids, whatever was on, and just watch what was going. Oh yeah, sure. Cyber Chase, I did it. All right, nice. Nah, whatever. And YouTube is like a bigger outlet, or like streaming in general. Video make will not touch your videos because videos are. With videos, I don't want people to veg out to them because I want like there to actually be people watching it. Like we're working with streaming. I'm just casually doing what I would normally do if I was myself. Because I've said this many times. I don't play video games. People watching them. I usually play with a purpose, whether it be. There's only one game that I play just for fun, and even then, I play it for kind of a purpose and whatnot. So, like with streaming, you don't have to be. It's not about entertainment. At least the way I see it. The way I see it, it's more just about making something in general. And I think that's a very sweet way of looking at it. Those pigs. I should make a pen. Yeah, I should make a proper pen. Time to terraform this baby. Oh, where's my... Oh, there it is. Perfect. Let's make this a bit prettier. Like flatten this part. So we'll flatten this, and they're going to be kept in this little area. And the reason why we won't be able to get up here is because I put a fence. Yeah. I think. So we actually do, in a bit, I do need to go and do that thingy. So, yeah. Alright, well, let's make a thingy. I want to have cows. Just because cows are the best food source. Fun fact, cows are the best. Alright, let's do a bit of that. I love campfires, man. They are so convenient for food's sake. Hey, they're so convenient for food. Just like, oh man, I wish I had some. I wish I had a place where I could, cook some food. Oh wait, campfire. Perfect. Actually, wait, I can save on fences if I dig this down. Oh, it's I just break. Thank you. If I break this down, if I just go down one, and then just save up on fences. Against the kitchen floor, apologizing for my life and never entering yours. Yeah, so if they were there, just in this pit, I kind of want to move it a bit one forward, a bit more green, quote unquote. I am playing a block game. Put the... Oh shoot, I need more fences. And then here would be like the stepping stone. So that is how they'll get up. So yeah, they'll walk up here. Oh look! Then ALR back. Alrighty. If I'll still be live. Please don't be big. Ugh. Fine. Oh shoot, your mic kind of quiet. Hello. Is it still quiet? Is it still quiet? Oh. I probably was just being quiet. Alright, carpet baby. Now I don't have to make a fence now. Yeah. We have to deal with this tree. There's only one good way to deal with these types of trees. It's with an Electra, and I don't have one, man. So I found the other way is to just go up to the top. Let's cut off the branches. Which sounds easier than it is to physically sit wherever the term is. I don't remember. Miracle I was able to beat Minecraft by myself at one time, because like I am very not that great at I'm great at like I'm not great at like nether stuff. It's like something I really need to practice on. Spoilers for the next season of Endercraft. Yeah, I think that's all this stuff. So now the next part is to actually get the cows in here. And how you gonna do that? Yeah, with this. And I want cows specifically. Not all of these pigs. No, not sheep. Good lord, not sheep. I have an issue with sheep. They eat all your grass. Grow wool. That's my only stipulation with sheep. Okay, until we see a cow then, will I actually do that? But hey, we have something now, so that's nice. I'm gonna fall. Oh, cool. Okay, let's keep those. Let's put you there, you there. An iron pick, I guess. I don't have a point for it, so I won't make it if we don't have a point. I'll take a sword though. Not an iron sword, but stone sword. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's fine. There we go. We could use a bit more torches, but I think we'll be fine. Be good enough for now. Oh, I thought that was coal. You troll. You absolute troll. With the new I love the new caving thing. My only issue, and you know, of course I'll have issues with things. I have issues with everything. Kind of part of my job. Is just the I love the lighting up process of it, because then you know it takes some strategy with it, but also I tend to run out of torches pretty quickly, which is like one little tiny problem with it. I guess that's why glow lichen's really cool, because it's a plant that you can place, but also it's not that cheap either. Oh, cool. Wait, is that coal? I forget what I just said. Okay, why is that not a craftless recipe? Strange. I'm gonna have one up here. I don't think I'll need a torch up here. Still, just make it look pretty. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to go around this way too. So we're gonna stop right there. This right here. Let's see, there's another one. Alright. Oh, rude. Okay, I get why it's not a craftless whatever. I get why you have to craft it in a certain way, but I mean, come on. Come on. Please. Pretty please. Pretty please. Oh, look at that. Okay, we might have some problems, because there's quite a bit of mobs in that one area. They seem to be just clumping, spawning you see me. So we're gonna get this coal right here. Gather the iron, coal, the good stuff. I thought those were diamonds. Glow lichen is just the troll of everything. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Nope. You actually told me. GDA. We were playing Minecraft together once, and I always remember this. It's still to this day. You said collect every bit of coal, and you always collect every bit of coal. Whenever you start a world, whatever. Just because you don't like one, worrying about coal is the worst. So just deal with it, collect it all, and you don't have to do it later. I'm like, that's really. Oh, that actually makes a bit of sense. Stop. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not gonna go all the way down there. We're at 23. Yeah, we're 23. I don't know why jumping would affect where it is, but where I would be at, but yeah. Anyhow, it is the end of the day, unfortunately. So we'll do the good time to finish it off here. Pretty flower. Not probably, most definitely I will. I just want this lit up, and I just don't want this to be an issue later down the line. How deep does this go? I don't even know what I'm gonna pick up, care. But I'd like to thank you for watching. And I mean, hey, this is more just a final stop to the day. Production in 2022 is finished, and all that fancy jazz. Next up is next year's. I say project. Spooky noise. Next year's gift. It's just, I'm excited, man. Maybe I should have made that iron pick. Oh. I should have made that pick. Iron pick. Gosh dang it. I don't even have any torches. Okay, so that's straight into deep slate. Interesting. Man, this place is getting lit up a lot already. I like that. Look, I'll absolutely adore it. Anyhow, I'm probably gonna candle run. You don't know what that means, but you will in a month or so. But yeah, thank you, Pathetic Patrick, for joining in on this specific stream. And thank you to Hey! I see you. Those are cows. Alright, cool. Stop. Oh my gosh. Alright. I want to get these cows first. There's a baby too. Good. And, I'd also like to thank GDA too, because a lot of this stuff on the channel wouldn't really be possible if I didn't have a reason or a point in making them. Inspiration and whatnot, how you call it. How do I get you guys over here? Can you fall this way? Oh, I need trapdoors, that's what I need. There we go. Oh, huff at me. All are just awful human beings. A bunch of guys. Okay. Let's break this then. How do I make like a cow can't jump over this? I don't know if I can jump over this. Who cares? Anyhow, I'm going to be doing some more stuff off camera, I guess. I'm not sure if this is going to be last time a bit easier. But yeah, we got our cows. That's good. We got some stuff. And I'll see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. Or today. I've got some stuff to do. And also social media. I wanna get set up in that. I just don't know what social media is to do. I'm thinking about Twitter, but Twitter just seems to be on fire, so I'm thinking about Instagram, but I really don't want to do Instagram, so if you guys have any ideas, please suggest. And to finish off this stream, and this day, and this year, happy birthday, GDA. And thank you.